It's the scene where Yoshide asks the Great Lord to burn the carriage, which is sort of the nastier part of the end of this. So we have Yoshide and the Great Lord, and this is sort of my take on how that dialogue happened. And you'll notice a lot of like actual quotes from the story in here.
I don't often grant meetings in such privacy, Yoshihide. I hope that you have good reason.
I do, my lord. It is about the painting.
I've been hoping for news about that. How's it coming?
It should please your lordship to know that I've been applying myself to it night and day, and that the work is now very nearly completed.
Really? I suppose congratulations are in order then. I look forward to seeing it. Okay.
I am grateful, my lord, but I do not believe congratulations are in order yet. You see, there is something that I am unable to paint into the portrait, and I cannot consider it complete until I do.
I find it hard to believe that a thing exists in this world that you can't paint.
Perhaps I should be more specific. As a general rule, I cannot paint anything that I haven't seen. Otherwise, no matter how hard I try, I will never be satisfied with it.
And should you decide to visit hell for reference, I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to stand in your way, although I don't know how you would finish the painting.
It's not as difficult as it seems. I'm sure your lordship remembers the fire in the city a few years ago.
I do. It destroyed almost a full third of the residences here.
I saw that fire, and I remember the flames. Because I am able to draw the abundant hellfire needed for the portrait.
Okay. What about prisoners, or those being tortured? I can't imagine how you would have had encounters with them.
I have seen them bound in iron chains, my lord. I have detailed sketches of them tormented by ominous birds. I love that.
His head falters for a bit.
Even demons pose no problems for me. For longer than I can recall, every time I sleep, my dreams are filled with all sorts of odious monstrosities. Bull-headed demons, horse-headed demons, demons with 3 faces and 6 arms. I have seen and been tormented by them all. None of these I have ever had trouble painting.
Then tell me, Yoshihide, what is it that you can't paint?
For the very center of my painting... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
For the very center of my painting, I wish to draw a nobleman's carriage falling from the sky. Let me describe this in more detail. The carriage is covered in flames, black smoke pouring from all parts of it. Inside the carriage, though there is a young... inside the carriage, though there is
That's though supposed to be?
Yeah, inside the carriage, though, there's a young court lady. Yeah.
Inside the carriage, though there is a young court lady. Her face is lifted towards the roof of the carriage, her figure twisted in pain. Meanwhile, ominous birds circle the carriage, forming a sort of halo around the smoke. My lord, it would be a truly magnificent scene for a painting.
It sounds as such. Very well, what would you have of me?
Should it please your lordship, I would ask that you burn a nobleman's carriage before me, and if possible...
I'll read this part. Yoshihide lets the sentence trail off, unable to finish his request. The Great Lord looks at him for a moment and then abruptly starts laughing. Both Yoshihide and Hideto suddenly look up at him.
Very well. You shall get exactly what you asked for. Just so happens that I recently came into ownership of a new carriage. So, I will give you my old one. And inside there will be a young lady in court clothes as you have requested. The carriage will burn and she will die in agony. Will that satisfy your needs?
I am humbled by your generosity, my lord.